Hi everyone, so welcome to another video. I'm really excited to show this belt off to you guys. It's made by three different people. The main plates here that you see, that's made by Nawaz. They're 3.2 millimeters thick, HD. And the logo plate, that's made by Ali Anas, and that's 4 millimeters thick, so we can see the difference in the thickness there. There's not much to it, but it's nice. And the leather is made by Immortal Leather. That's Miles Lewis on Facebook, and we'll go through his leather in a moment. So let's go through the plates first. So you've seen on my previous video, I have the Classic Shields, or had the Classic Shields belt to this design, which I've since sold. And I've got this, I missed that belt quite a bit. It's one of my favorite designs. This is one of my favorite designs of all time. So I needed another version of this. So Nawaz had these plates already made in stock. So he sent these to me. So you got the WCW logo, the two banners, United States. You got the star on either side of the plate. Map of America with a flag. Yeah, angry looking eagle. Let's go through, look at the feathers as well. You can see the detail on the feathers. The etches on this is very clean. It's quite deep for a 3 millimeter plate. It's really nice. Then we've got the two banners here, the Heavyweight Wrestling Championship banner. And you can see that the championship banner goes into the heavyweight banner as well there. The American flag. Same on either side. You've got the feet of the eagle there. You can see the depth of the etch, and the paint quality is very good as well. So you got the floral patterns here on either side. Now the Classic Shields version that I had, it had a little line between each section, which the ring accurate version does not. So Nawaz has done a good job on this. Really nice work there in those floral patterns. Very, very nice. Some makers tend to use a scroll pattern than a floral. That's not accurate. That's not what the JMar version was. This is. I compared this belt to ring used JMar belt, and the artwork looks pretty much spot on. The banners and the size of the lettering, or the gaps between the lettering as well, seems pretty much spot on. There we go. You can see he's got a really nice curve there as well. You pretty much put your hand all the way through. I'll give that a measurement in a moment. So if I was to measure so including the leather, okay, just about 2 inches. But I think without the leather, it'll be obviously a little bit less. So the curve on this is very nice. It's, I think, how it should be. Any more than this will be too much. A little bit less than this, you could probably get away with it. but this is the right amount of curvature that's needed in the main plate. Then we have the side plate, which reads World Championship Wrestling. The grapplers there in the middle. Got the floral patterns as well. Put the flash on and you can see a bit more. We've got the same on the other side. So one of these size plates were actually damaged. The zinc was exposed. So sent that back to Nawaz and he sent me a brand new side plate. And that was very easy to deal with. Nawaz's communication is very good. Definitely a maker that I would go to next. In fact, I do have another belt being made by him, which is the WWF blue block logo Big Eagle. And then we have the logo plate. This is made from Allianz from Altair Belts. So that's 4mm thickness, whilst the main plates or the side plates, they are 3mm. When you look closely, you can see a slight difference, but there's not much in it. Then we have the snaps on either side. So you got 8x2 male snaps on this side. Got 5x2 female snaps on this side. Right, let's get into the leather. So this is the first strap I've had made from Miles of Immortal Leather, and it's one of the best that I've had. It smells like leather, it feels like leather, it feels soft, it's smooth, you can see how smooth it is. So J Miner's first straps didn't do tooling, or very light amount of tooling in the snap boxes, so it imitates a ring accurate version. You can see how well beveled those edges are. So Miles has spent a great deal of time, a great deal of care into this. Talking about a month or so to get this complete. And you can see the sunburst tooling there as well. So I'm going to leave the flash on. It's just easier to see the tooling as well. So you've got the shape nicely done. So the original strap I had on my CS version was the CS strap. I had it changed because it was the strap was a bit too stiff, to be honest. But since sold, obviously. Very, very nice strap. Definitely, I'll do business with Miles again. Look how clean that leather is. And I requested for him to put his signature stamp in the snap box. Immortal Leather Craft. Established 2021. Let's turn this over. Very nice smooth backing. This type of backing I prefer because there's a bit more friction than the generic smooth backing. and so it doesn't slip off your shoulder as quickly as the standard backings that you get from overseas. So I do prefer this grain on here. It's the same as what Paul Martin uses, or very similar to. Just try and get that focus again. And the sealing of the edges is done very nicely. And it's the burnishing as well of the edges. Very clean cut leather strap. You can see that the corners are equally cut. There's no sort of inconsistencies when it comes to that. There you go. So overall, a very, very nice belt. This one will stay in my forever collection. Some of you asked for me to compare this to the 5-plater version of the WCW United States Belt. I'll do that in another video, but I'm just going to show this leather, let's say, in comparison to a Paul Martin belt. Well, it's not more of a comparison, it's to see sort of, well, you could say it's a comparison. Probably see sort of similarities, maybe a little bit differences, not necessarily in the types of strap, but mainly in the beveling. That, for me, the beveling is a big thing for me. That has to be done really nicely, which he has done. So let me get a Paul Martin strap. So this is the Paul Martin strap I have, and it's going to be hard to compare because obviously it's a totally different belt, but you can see the beveling on that in comparison to Miles, which is very, very nice on both sets of leather. So obviously this is the universal, and it's got a metallic blue paint on there. So it is going to be different in terms of how it looks, in terms of reflection in the light. There you go. Now, Paul's been doing his leatherwork for many, many, many years. Very well experienced. There's a nice weight to the strap as well. Thickness to the strap. Again, a nice thickness to the strap with Miles. So there's one thing that I forgot to mention. It's been a great pleasure working with Miles. Not only his craftsmanship is fantastic, it's top notch, first class, but his professionalism. He was updating me at every point of the leather craft, from cutting the leather, tooling, oiling, paint, burnishing, everything more than what I expected, with several photos of each stage. So that was really good. Definitely recommend him. I'll use him in the future as well. And it is really good to have another leather crafter here in the UK. We have some more. A few years ago, before when I started collecting, we didn't really have anyone that would do these types of belts here in the UK. So it's a pleasure to have more leather crafters, and I'll be getting leather from other crafters here in the UK as well. So do watch this space, and please do follow Miles on Facebook. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos, and like, and please do share with others as well. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much.